Meanwhile, the African National Congress Veterans League has reaffirmed support for the ongoing inquiry into state capture, pleading with members not interested in complying with it to change their minds. The league said all members of the governing party should cooperate fully with the commission, which is spearheaded by the Deputy Chief Justice Raymond Zondo. Joining us now, ANC Veterans League President Snuki Zikalala. Bab Zikalala, good evening and thank you very much for your time on News at Prime. What is the veterans' view of the latest developments around the Commission of Inquiry? I'm pointing here particularly to some of the evidence that has been led recently. But not only that, there seem to be some forces that are working. I'm not just talking about former President Jacob Zuma, but there are many who are challenging this commission and getting in the way of it doing its work, but also particularly the response by former President Jacob Zuma and his expression of not continuing to participate in this process.
Well, the Veterans League's view is that a resolution was taken by the Nasrec conference that we should all comply with the Zondo Commission. That was Nasrec resolution, and also with the resolution of the NEC in August and September this year, reinforcing and reaffirming the Zondo Commission that every individual, a member of the ANC, must comply and appear in front of the Zondo Commission, irrespective of whether we know that it's hurting to the ANC, that a lot of allegations against certain individuals in the ANC come out in that commission. But we, as ANC, are the people who made sure that the Zondo Commission is there. And so our humble plea is that every member of the ANC must comply with the ANC request. And also, it is a policy, the policy of the ANC, that individuals must go and appear in front of the Zondo Commission. And so that's all that we can say, that members should go to Zondo Commission and, of course, state the facts as they are.
There's a caution, I suppose, being issued by the MKMVA that if, for example, the commission continues to want to arrest former President Jacob Zuma, there will be a disaster in this country which the police or even the military might not be able to control. I think that's how they put it. I mean, what is your view? Is that a threat to the nation? Is that holding the commission at ransom?
Well, I think it won't hold the commission at ransom. People should understand that MKMVA, it's not a constitutional structure of the ANC. MKMVA, it's a support group that is what's created to support all ex-combatants to get their benefits from government, so that former ex-combatants are given skills, are given opportunities for employment, and also do live with dignity wherever they live. And so they are not allowed, they cannot be involved in any act that will destabilize the country itself. They are not an organized unit of government or an organized unit of the African National Congress. They are what you call a substructure of the ANC. They are not a constitutional structure of the ANC. And so they have no authority to threaten the stability in the country. That authority they do not have. And so I'm saying that all members of the ANC are abiding members of society, and they'll make sure that they support the policy and, of course, resolutions of Nasrec, and, of course, they'll appear in front of the Zondo Commission. Whoever does not want to appear in the Zondo Commission, we as Veterans League will try and persuade them to do so. But if they are reluctant to do so, well, it'll up to the law enforcement agency to deal with those issues.
Finally, Babzigala, I'm going to let you go. I know you need to be elsewhere. We heard the president of the ANC last week saying President Zuma should be given space and time to reconsider his decision, saying, well, there are a number of organizations and individuals who are approaching him and trying to reason with him. Are you one of those organizations? Have you approached former President Jacob Zuma, and will you be extending such an advancement?
Well, if needs be, we will. Because, for instance, we as Veterans League, especially in the last NEC of the Veterans League, we said that we'll approach President Mbeki, President Kgalema, and President Zuma to be part and parcel of the leaders who will unite and renew the ANC. And so for us, it's important that it become part and parcel of those leaders who are uniting the ANC, renewing the ANC, but not dividing the organization. And so if needs be, we'll definitely approach him. If there is a need need for us to approach him and beg him heartily that he should comply with the Zondo Commission, because it's in the interest of the ANC and in the interest of the country at large.
On that question of uniting the organization, how do you unite an organization that is largely not divided on ideology, but probably divided on the fact that there are those who have looted the state, are afraid of going to prison, and those who are saying, well, they should go to prison?
Well, the unity that we talk about is a unity based on values, based on principles, based on honesty, based on ensuring that we bring back the values of the ANC. Those who are found wanting, who are involved in malfeasance, definitely they must face the wrath of the law. It's not just unity for the sake of unity. It's unity of purpose. And so we as Veterans League are saying that we have to unite this organization, but you cannot unite with the elements who are involved in looting of state resources. And so, but the law enforcement agency must deal with them. And so what we're talking about is unity that will ensure that we bring back the society's trust in the ANC, make sure that those who are found wanting, they face the wrath of the law. And so that's the unity we're talking about.
ANC's Veterans League President Snuki Zigalala, appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us tonight on News at Prime.